Hey there guys, back with another video here. So today is going to be a different type of video. Today has nothing to do with movies, has nothing to do with reviews or predictions or anything like that. This is a non-movie related a video. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I really want to do this tribute video. One of the best wrestlers of this generation passed away Saturday night at age 41 due to non-COVID lung issues. A very hard-fought battle of a non-COVID lung issue. In WWE, he was known as Luke Harper. In AEW, he was known as Mr. Brodie Lee. If you're just hearing this for the first time, sorry that it's breaking to you now. But in real life, his name was John Huber. I remember I watched his debut in WWE. He wasn't ever funny or laughing. He was always this big, scary dude with this big beard and crazy eyes, and his clotheslines were so devastating. And I absolutely loved him. And, I never thought of him as, oh, yeah, he's going to be in the main event tonight. He wasn't that type of guy. I knew that when he was in there, destruction, but I never saw him as the main eventer type guy. When he left at the end of WWE, when they were using him so wrong, I knew he was much more than what they were showing. So when he went to AEW and started wrestling with Jon Moxley and Cody and beating Cody and winning a title, all in this year, I knew he had the momentum and the stature and just the ability and everything that he can be a main eventer, and he was a couple of times in AEW, and he deserved it. AEW's first show when COVID started, where it was an empty arena, that first night was his debut, and I remember I watched it, and it was rumors for weeks that he was going to debut. So when he debuted, it blew up the internet, and I understand that a lot of people um, behind the WWE scenes, like, when they release a person or fire someone from the WWE, they go straight to AEW. And Luke Harper, Mr. Brodie Lee, was one of them. But I'm looking at all the tributes, and I'm looking at all the WWE themselves, Seth McMahon, Triple H, Vince McMahon. Those guys, they all are posting about him. They even have the WWE account and the W Network has on YouTube, and the network has released videos and all this stuff about him. And it shows us they might have not have been on the best terms in the end of their time together, but they still are showing their respect because, you know, they might not have been on the best terms at the end when he left for AEW. But the time they had with him, the tremendous talent, the tremendous moments, nobody will ever forget the Wyatt family versus the Shield. That was one of the most iconic matches. You had him and Eric Rowan versus the Usos, another classic match. There were so many that he left with, and I remember this morning I watched some of his early work in WWE, like his debut in NXT, like way back before I even watched NXT, and back in 2012, and he's just so talented and so he absolutely loved wrestling. And some of the tributes, JBL was talking about how he spent hours and hours helping Luke Harper with his clothesline. And Jon Moxley's tryout, which is Dean Ambrose, tryout in the WWE was with Luke Harper. And of course, Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan, his Wyatt family members, and their team, their tributes were obviously the most heartfelt and hard to read because of how close they were. But everybody, and no one's holding back. Even Ring of Honor, they're doing tributes, and when you lose when you lose someone like this in the wrestling world, it's kind of hard. I mean, everyone was very devastated when Shad Gasper died earlier this year. But this one was just unexpected, and I really felt like I wanted to do a tribute video for him because I mean, definitely is a shocker, but I just want to say thank you for all the doors people opened for him because what we have of him that we've seen in the wrestling world, we thank all those people that made that happen because he was the best talent in the ring. He was just a hard hittest clothesline. He was just the best of the best. And yeah, I think if he kept going, he would have been main evented in AEW almost every week. I mean, he's been injured since October, so sadly his last match was back in October. So, but we thank everyone who made all those appearances happen. His transition to AEW from WWE was perfect because in AEW, free range, he did what he wanted and he was happy and he enjoyed it. And you might have not seen the smile on his face, but he was happy and he was definitely loving it and he was enjoying every minute of it. And I hate that he was never able to be in AEW arena with a sold out crowd due to COVID. But trust me, one day when AEW has a sold out arena again, there will be Brodie Lee chants. And I can't wait for that because he really was the best. And I know this is a non-movie video, but I really felt like I wanted to put this on here. A lot of people who have no idea what wrestling is, y'all probably like, what are you talking about? But I don't care. I just wanted to do this. But it just sucks, you know. But we do thank you, Luke Harper. We do thank you, Mr. Brodie Lee. Thank you for all the memories and all the moments and all the matches you gave us for both companies. And you were in ROH years ago for a year. We do thank you for that. And just everything you did and everybody, what they did for him to make him successful in this company was tremendous. And we'll never forget and we'll always cherish those moments. But I got a lot of videos coming up these next few days. I'll probably drop one every day from now on for next week, maybe. But before I got into any more movies, I wanted to make sure I did this tribute video for him. Tonight WWE Raw starts at 8 on USA Network. AEW Dynamite on TNT this Wednesday, 8. I'm saying that because check it out. I really hope they both do a tribute for him, which I know they will. AEW for sure. I really think WWE will too. But we thank you. We miss you. And